What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Journeyman series. This is episode 2 with Bayer Leverkusen. Very early stages. We have reached the end of the year, the 2028 year. You see 31st of September. I thought we should start here before we enter January as Patrick Schick, so you really get the idea of how things are going with him and the reason why we're going to accept this. He's on 62k wages. Contract expiring at the end of the season. He was someone we were weighing up to offer a new contract or not. And at his age, I thought, well, to get anything for him, 1.8 million. Like, I don't like to say they signed him. I say they because I didn't. 22.5 million. What? That's 2021 season. Like, what? It's almost 10 years later. Close enough. And yeah, at his age, he's not going to be valued the same. You saw he put in the work and yeah, probably paid the team back for like what they paid for him. But now it's a case of getting something for him than letting him go on a free. So yeah, we are going to accept that. 1.8 million. What do we get? 1.3 to the budget, obviously, with different situations. With other clubs like Sparta Prague, going to get a small percentage, and we're not getting 100%. I think it's like 90%. So that's not bad considering our financial situation. That we're getting 90% of the transfer revenue. Yeah, not too bad. We start to push out of the relegation zone with a few wins. So let's focus on those results here. So we've come in and, we've got results. The first couple games, draws, maybe kind of just settling with the team. But then these last three, the month of December, I was really happy with. We're able to, get those 3 wins there, which was pretty nice. Yep, and that looks like that's gone through, set to sign, yeah? That's confirmed. So I've just looked for loans, again, as I said, for kind of a simple deal, and then we don't have to pay too much as well. There's 2 guys on the radar. Obviously, when you look someone at Man City, there's Trent. Generally, it's hard when bids come in, but Russo, I like he can play. I'm looking for someone who can play left wing and striker, just so we have enough in those positions. Basically, how we would have been using Schick as a left winger or inside forward and striker. There's Led Tierney. Yeah, Led Tierney. He looks decent, but his report didn't look as good. Like his current ability a bit lower, but not bad. But yeah, ideally we want to see those 2, not left wing. They can't play there. But Russ, hold up. This guy could probably be cheaper to sign. The fact he's listed, star player, 22 years old. I don't like the low work rate, admittedly. 12 finishing, not the greatest. And then Russo, you could say he's lower finishing. But I think he shows a bit more to play on that left wing. And then he's also a natural striker and right wing. And his feet, he's strong on his right. So if we just compare the pair for a second, we'll go to attributes. They're pretty close. Pretty dead on. You would say Russo's average is 1 lower, but then I'm trying to see what he has better. You could probably argue that his technique, his crossing is 4 more. I look for 1 to point out, but the fact he would be better to play on the left wing kind of position we need is kind of it as well. But I said it, like determination, 16. No, he's still on loan. And then, of course, there's the argument of who's going to be, cheaper. Say if we go loan. See, optional future fee, that was my worry. That we got to weigh up. We don't need a superstar. Another Man City lad there as well. Mixed attributes. And just take a look, for Darko. Get an idea of the clubs that's interested in literally all transfers. He's got that top potential too, and he is right-footed, so he could be trained. He's ineffectual right there now, but train him, and that could be close to his most suitable position if we're not going to use him as a striker. But as I said, he can find his way being rotated in terms of that. At 5.8, what if you go loan? I'm just worried. Like, yeah. And then mandatory. I wonder if we can put that as optional. But yeah, like I don't want to argue too much because I really like the fee kind of involved. Glad he's on a lower wage, but yeah, optional future fee. Try and lower it by 5.5. Like, wow, 5.75. Why are you asking for more? I'll go 6. If not, then you do mandatory. Fine. Like, what if you, like, offer the player a bad contract? Yeah, I've never done a mandatory future fee before because I like to be more careful with my signings, admittedly. We'll try and put it 5.5 there. Not 5.7. Except 5.75. At an absolute minimum, I think that's value. There we go. He's a national team player as well, so he's going to get that natural experience. Yeah, I just really think... See, the thing is, because he's not in a top league, Belgium, he's doing well there, of course, especially, the latest season. Darko, I think he's got something about him, though. Like, at an absolute minimum, if it doesn't work out, probably make profit off him. But yeah, I think he could be a very good striker. Very good decision maker, good heading. So he's good in the air. Yeah, he's got some nice attributes. But we'll leave it there. He's a good Bundesliga player with star potential. So, and we get a look at him on loan, even though we just did a mandatory kind of contract deal, I guess. But I'm confident with that. I'm confident. Like I said, what if you offer him a bad contract and he doesn't accept it? He's not joining you, right? Like you can't force him to accept the deal. We'll find out what happens if this accepts and later in the season we see that. Oh, no, wait, you have to offer the contract now. I just remembered on the spot before you get in the comments. You have to offer the contract now. I know. Once before it may have happened, or I disagreed with it, or something. With all the FM saves we play over the years. Yeah. So, yeah, it just clicked. Like, that moment. Like, oh, hold up. Yeah. Will become a regular starter when Luca Bacchio leaves the club. Like, mate, do you want to take over as manager and decide that? We've put something in place. Can I not even get rid of that? Can I do none selected? Nah. Mate, I think you're going to be a regular starter now. Like, you know what I mean? All right. So I don't know if other teams are going to approach him. Yearly wage rise or try and get rid of. What's the highest we can make this? Oh, no, sometimes there's like a limit. Because we don't want to make it too high because we still want the contract to be accepted. But I don't see him being worth more than that. We'll increase it by 10 mil. Unused, like, this is all very... Yeah, I like this because I think it's... Wow, assist bonus is crazy high. Might even need to put these in place so much, but... Yeah. Intriguing. We'll go down to 1 million, then you increase the agent. You know the agent might be willing to accept with a little bit more his way. And yeah, we're just trying to add, like, you're like, wait, mate, you're adding so much. But consider the chances of these. Team of the year, top goal scorer bonus and that. And then, this should get accepted, I think. We go close. 70 million. We'll go 75. Yearly wage rise. Increase the sub, or unused sub. We generally would bring him off the bench. Attacker especially. Yeah. Yeah, I think we negotiated that pretty well overall. Great move if we do get him. Final analysis. I like how he doesn't... Like, he's weak as physical. Well, jumping reach and stamina 13, but I like to focus on his quickness attributes, and then he's got strength as well. He runs the ball down the right. Long-range free kicks, but poor free kick taking, so not sure about that, to be honest. But then, look, his key attributes, heading, technique, flair, and decision. Sure, he's a bit of aggression is good, just as long as he don't... I think that's the one, isn't it? I know that's important matches. He's got a lot. Weakest area of game. No, they're just... Yeah, competitive streak. He could get red cards. He hasn't got one this season. No, he just picks up yellows. He hasn't got a red in his career, so... As a striker, you don't need them to be too aggressive in terms of way giving fouls. Because I like to say aggression can be an important attribute. You like those players on the pitch for you, but not if they're too aggressive and they try and just do silly fouls. But anyway, yeah, I like that mix that he has really good flair and a good decision maker. And then, yeah, we'll be good with the headers. We're getting some crosses in. Yeah, even dribbling 15. Some players you can just talk about for days. Let's progress. And Bayern, see, my thing is, I'm actually not to sell this guy, but like, if you like sell someone for a big price, like, that's good, but not if we're gonna bleed money and then we essentially lose it. Like, all these big clubs want him. Wait, how long is he contracted? To 32. Is he willing? You annoying player. But that's a reasonable... What? That's like over 3 years? That is a lengthy period of time. Hopefully we can make him happy here and all that, but... Yeah, it's an intriguing one. But... Some of those teams, you know, that they could be really willing to spend big amounts. And transfer window, we're not going to be talking much. Season expectations, avoid relegate. These, when we're struggling financially, there's no reason you would increase your expectations. So just leave it as it is. All right, Hoover. Like, I don't want these things. Let's just... Very happy about selling him. Useful squad player. Like, again, I'll keep it short and sweet. I wish they'll be able to realize that the value of giving him a new contract. Look, they drop him to 30k when he was wanting even a little bit more than he was on. And wages. Like, Thiago Almada. Okay, let you know the promises. 55 million for him. Angelo, Luke Bacchio. Yeah, he was the one. Promise. 98 million. I was shocked at that. Like, honestly, that's the way. Players want to leave, say they're mad, or they get mad because they want to leave. Tell them, yeah, like, basically the option that we'll sell you if we get an offer. Then they'll be like, okay, what's going to be an acceptable offer? 98 million? Like, I'm not sure if teams are going to make that much of an offer. But if you get that anyway... The teams like the Chelseas and Newcastles, Real Madrid, they're types with... They could probably spend that amount of money. And I've already touched on, I think he's great, don't get me wrong. But is he like a 100 million type player? I don't know about that. But anyway, we're just going off wages, what we were looking here. I don't think Schick is in this tier of players. So that's just my thing when players don't recognise... or even, fans. Like, so that means the game. Yeah. We can try. Ask Flores to resolve. Let's see. Flores is efficient in the... He's so good. David Flores, you know, really captain material. When I say captain material, like, yeah, he is captain. That's what we're talking about. Like, he shows that. See, Luke Bacchio is a key player, which is fair enough to see that. Ozcan, I don't think I've shown you this guy much yet, but he's another central midfielder. You're like, you might as well put him in the first team. Some others that are not even good enough. Yeah, can we manage that? Where's our age? Or did I do... No, I did that already. Yeah, maybe in the previous episode, I think. Zimmerman, I think we might offer him out. Like, we're just trying to get rid of some, man. So, yeah, we offered out that $1 million. We'll go 950. That's not even too much an increase off what they offered. So we'll take that. I wonder if more could have been accepted, but yeah. They didn't. We offered out 1 million and they didn't put that bit in. So yeah, take 950. And another one here. This is non-negotiable. If he's average, ooh, keeper. I don't think we need him. It's little money, but yeah, he's not going to be star level. So you know as well, with Lou Bacchio, we've talked about his weak foot. It says stop developing weaker foot, which means we are developing it, which is a good thing. So if he magically stays, for the time being, and even for his training, advance forward and shooting, yeah, focusing him on to be the striker. Arguably, yeah, our best player, most dangerous. If I were to say most dangerous player, there's no arguably. Yeah, I think he's our most dangerous. I like this guy's name. It's literally Go. It's probably pronounced in some way, if anyone knows with Japanese, but anyway, potential probably not there. Okay, Zimmerman, yeah, goes out. The bigger guys, well, more value in him anyway. Like, our financial situation we're in, you got to consider it, but it's the point again that I said. We're trying to not, like, curse, but, like, we're bleeding that much. Like, I'm not just, we're losing a bit of money. It's not just a bit, it's a fucking lot. I'll tell you what. It's a lot. And it's worrisome. And again, it's not necessarily what we're bleeding, like what we're paying. It's more so the lack of money coming in, I feel. Because, I mean, what? Other teams are in the league. Like Bayern Munich. Like, sure, they're in Champions League. Is that enough to stop? Like, look, yeah, I'm just trying to weigh it up. They're clearly paying way more. And sure, they're in Champions League, but does that Champions League money catch that much up? And obviously Bayern may have some other, revenue sources, but yeah, it's more extreme than I'm used to, than you would have in a normal save, I feel. Yeah, we just got to get rid of him. Like, he's not worth too much, but it's more the fact he's not. Yeah, we're just trying to get rid of him. Yeah, no evidence left behind, no prints left behind. And then Djurikovic, he not required potential. Like, these guys, we're not going to get a whole lot from them, but they're players that need to move on. Just do unspecified and, list. But I reckon we're just going to set this up to play Dortmund because, too much information. It's important information, of course. And I mean, Bayern could be a dangerous game anyway. You might, even if it's at home. We'll see what we do against Dortmund. Pep Guardiola is Dortmund's manager. We remember that, don't we? We remember. Like, Okansi, Prince. Yeah, I'm just going to accept these. Like, it's no money, but it's just the fact of moving him on. And they're all non-negotiable. Yeah, let's just accept all. Accept all. And then, no offers? I'll just persuade him to find a club. No. They charge everyone, like, I shouldn't be wanting to waste time on these. Pretty straightforward. Darko. They're going to reject our offer now. We're not in a state. I can't help, man. Like, what do you do? What do you do? Because we can't be just splashing money, even though we've got a transfer budget. Man, this is a tough job to take on. I just feel Leverkusen should be getting money from somewhere. Like, this is not like a small club or something who's just recently got promoted. Like, it's a strange one. See, I feel like... See, we've still offered a contract. But in these situations, I feel generally the transfer... And the club ends up rejecting the initial loan kind of deal. But yeah, we'll wait and see. Okay, we'll just check these messages. Yeah, so many are coming in for him. I'm becoming more and more doubtful. So we might need to find someone else in the end. So we might, we'll show, considering he's the guy we offered, but we may edit down a bit of the searching for players part because we did that pretty in depth. And we're going to get into this game against Dortmund. They're actually in 8th in the league. Funnily enough, like we're 12th. We're like able to reach them. So also, was it Diabate? Had to be. Yeah, he was one of them. There was another player as well for African Cup of Nations. We could be missing him pretty sorely. We'll just see when that begins. But yeah, he's our best goalkeeper. Just to give you guys an idea. Average for our backup. But also, you may notice these guys are all like the low match sharpness. And you'll see some that I've selected for under 19s and others has just disappeared. I don't know if we just unregistered them for that because they're over 19. Another reason, like I say, I don't like not having a reserve team because how are these guys supposed to get match fitness and you can't play them in the first team? So yeah, I don't even know what's going to happen. And I've known that happened before. Like another guy we click on there, he's 22. They're not... How do you get him fit without playing him in the first team? So, one thing, Dorrington is back, and arguably one of our better players, not just best centre-back as well. He's come in. We won't waste further time. We'll just get into the game. So, we sold Schick. See, Angelo is the one... He's progressing a bit, which is pretty nice to see. He's 24. You can't rely on that. So that's pretty good to see for his age. He's not old, but 24. Remember Sazi? Yeah, he showed good signs, and Flores very well rated. So in terms of our best 11, we're okay. But yeah, we do need at least that one more signing. So a loan, like in the perfect world, a loan signing that could at least play 2 out of the 3 positions there, whether it be left wing or right wing, and up top as well. Considering Luke Bacchio can play right wing. Yeah, like that's someone we would want to find. So yeah, we're going to get into the game though. As I said, won't be buying as well. It'll just be a little bit too long. I didn't anticipate as much as we would have done with the transfers. But, you know, that's the way it is. You like to see a bit of that action anyway. Because outside of the transfer window, then those episodes will be focused on games. Like majority of the episodes in the series. Not all recognizable names. Definitely a couple in there. You got Sabitzer, you got Reina, of course some others as well, Nianzou. Really interesting. But yeah, Pep as the manager recently, kind of like the same time as me, picked up at the job. So because of not starting so well to the season. Exact revenge. Let's go. Even though I haven't been in control against Dortmund yet. Think of Van der Voort as the backup keeper. Who's Muller? Reasonable. Van der Voort. Okay, they're probably, close in abilities. Yeah, on 26 points and, there's still a bit of separation, even if we're not far away in position exactly. Ooh, okay. Highlight from the kickoff is there. Nianzou. Reina. So even though Dortmund are in their position that they are, Dortmund, but Pep as the manager, one of the best there's going to be. This is not going to be easy. Away from home. So, let's see how we go. And how we manage to prevent them in their own opportunities. There was one there. As you expect, they're keeping possession really well, as you'd expect the Pep side. And Hoover, I've touched on this before. Always do that. Ease off tackles. Now Luke Bacchio, this is where he gets dangerous. Has he got the final touch? And that's the issue. That's the issue with him. Like, his ability of getting in a goal-scoring position, so good. But then just needs that clinical finish. Almada, that was bad in the end. Not going to praise him because he gave away. Lubacchio. Just do that, mate. Run around the keeper. Oh, I should instruct him to do that more. To be a trait. So, okay, now we'll see it smoothly in the replay. Here we go. Yeah. Surely, with his ability, and I guess lack of actual finishing ability, man, has he got no traits? No, sorry. He's got placer shots. Knocks past opponent. I know we got him training on a lot. Let's focus on that at a later date. But I just want to see him do more of that. Let's go, Almada. Almada. Not quite, but we're looking good. Praise. Oh, no! No! Why? Why out of nowhere? And a ridiculous... Like, there was no pressure. Why? Penalties. Sending offs. In, like... in big games. I see you, FM. You try and sneak your way back in. I guess he's got 17 aggression, but he hasn't got that, like that other guy had. Tendency, to give away, like, fouls and all that. Like, 3 yellows for the season doesn't indicate he's going to lash out. So, yeah. Yeah, FM, what of it? What of it? We're going to take Angelo off, put Lubacchio there. And go DM. Kudas. Oh, see, that's why we don't have, like, kind of the... How's he? He's not defensive, though. See, you're messing with me. Really. Deep lying. And the play's still going. But... Reina. This is not going to be a chance. You would think. Yeah. Had to let us impact our tactics. Come on. So, like... It's just disappointing to see, man. Take it to halftime. Ooh. Okay. I'd love if this managed to be for us. Let's not give away possession silly. Come on. Kudus. Oh, that's good. Oh, fucking look back here. For me, he's not 100 mil. Or what, even if you get at least 80 for him or whatever, like, who you could buy with that price tag, I wouldn't pay this much for him. Because I'm like, I know he's going to waste chances. He's still going to score goals because his overall ability is good. But he's going to waste so many, man. He's going to waste so many. So, we've been good. But yeah. Yeah, Dubois. Like, yeah. I'm disappointed because they're very rare. But they happen every so often just because they do happen in real life. Like, it would be unrealistic if you never got a red card like that. So it has to happen every so often. Like, maybe once a season or something, maybe twice. Because that does happen. So in FM, it's scripted to happen at some point. Which, like I said, you can't complain about it. Because that's realistic. But it's annoying. I'll tell you what. That much is for sure. I just don't want us to... red card and corner goal. Like... That's my reaction, man. It's just frustrating. They want us to go very defensive, but We conceded from a corner. That's not because we were defensively poor. It's just switched up this game on us. Like, it had to be against a good team. Arguably against a, world-class manager as well. It's just the way it is. Like, can we sneak something? Can we manage to get possession back? That's what we really mean. I think I got 2 there. How you score from... It's just switched since that red card. That's what the annoying thing. Like, we're not going out there trying to get a sending off like that. It's switched up the game. Yeah, on its head, man. So you're not seeing how we've been playing. Disappointingly. If anything, we'll just go more attacking now. More direct game. Yeah, it's disappointing. And we don't have a whole lot of quality off the bench. A lot of them are those youngsters. So I'm like... we don't have a lot. Might as well... So he's in preferred role. One of his better roles anyway. Maybe Flores... Mazzala attack. Oh, then Sazi. I'm just going to central mid. We really can't... Ooh, Amada through the middle and then Lubakio up top. Just, switch it up, man. Almada, maybe try like a shadow striker. But yeah, a lot of the bench guys, they're just that kind of 2-star. I think it's Hoover as well. No, he's on ease off tackles. For whatever reason, I thought it was Wagnerman, but realistically, probably not going to see it now. Just berate. It's disappointing it happened in this game because, if it stayed 11v11 at our 1-0, oh, man. And they haven't even dominated us possession-wise today. It's essentially pretty even. Just goes in their favour to 51%. Last part of the game, it's a bit... Like, we just don't have it in us with the less man. Yeah. It's frustrating it had to happen today. A sending off. But nah, it's just the luck of the draw. The luck of the draw. It's just coincidence it happened against one of the best teams in the league. Like, but is it really? Obviously, we know there's certain attributes like players like to play good against, like in big games. If they're bad in big games, if they're a big game player or not. So we just thrash arms. And if they're not a big game player, they're going to be getting sending offs. Like, man. You just go individual Wagnerman to say, you weren't good enough. That he wanted to hear me tell him, you're not good enough, mate. And that was motivating. I'm just annoyed, man. We could have won this. So that's where I'm disappointed because you didn't really get a feel of our winning run. Well, maybe, at the start you did. Yeah, you got a feel. And then you got a feel of what you get when you're playing 60 minutes with a less man. It's just far out. Really in this game. Really. It's annoying. But what we hold ourselves on is, as I said, 60 minutes with a less man. And they didn't really dominate us during that period. Like you saw, possession was pretty even. Like it felt like an even game and they just edged us out, with 2 goals in as many minutes. And if we can take anything out of this game. And Dubois, fine him when you can, honestly. I'm going to fine him a week wage, just a little bit extra. Don't want to do more than that. And yeah, we're going to be missing, our DM. And that's probably a signing we need to make as well. But again, who do you bring in there? Like Kudus, who's not even a DM. And these other guys, like Camara, got too many 2 stars. But we're almost, before too long. By the next episode, we'll be lucky not to be 60 million in the negative. Like, we're stuffed, man. Like, I don't know what to... Like, there's only so much you can do. Like, you can't go out and hustle a bit to make money. Like, you play out the season. Like, sure, as I said, you can sell a player. Like, my point is, okay, once you get that money in, say if it is Luke Bacchio, he's at, 70k per week? Being without him, and you'd want to replace him anyway, so you're not even getting rid of that much of a wage, essentially. So you're going to be cutting into what you sell him of. So I'm really, intense about this. I want to get to the end of the season because I don't feel our wage is the highest, really. Our sponsorship income is probably where you expect it to be. So that's where buy-in and probably Wolfsburg and above, like 68 million, like that's substantial. Ours, in the 20s. So we've got to look at all these different things, of course. So we would touch on buy-in before. Clearly, at least that sponsorship income. Yeah. It just seems extreme. Just, how much we're bleeding. So, or the lack of the amount coming in. We're just repeating ourselves because I'm trying to really... Like, at this point, we can't make signings next season. At least, I don't like spending what we don't have. So, right now, our transfer budget isn't 13 million. It's negative 47. And, you can't make money or you can't make a purchase with that, in my view. But, anyway, we're going to leave it there. And, missing our DM, that buying game would be pretty tricky. So, don't expect us to win that. We'll play out, the rest of January. And maybe update you guys in the next episode. Well, we will update you guys, but after January's done and dusted, for the rest of the season, the money making or, our money situation is probably not going to be changed. Maybe we sell someone, but it's probably not going to change too much either way of how much we're bleeding. So we're going to leave it there. Let us know your opinions up in the comments. Leave a thumbs up, get a comment in. It really helps the algorithm. We need that, really do. So really appreciate you guys who try and help out as much as you can. With YouTube these days, it's a lot with that. But anyway, I'll see you guys next time.